Houston airport headed to Cincinnati with my family, no friends. My dad is flying with me, my mom is already there, and my sister has been there all summer for her internship. Our flight's delayed already. It was an 8:30 flight and it is now delayed to 9:15, and we're already arriving after midnight, so it will be a long travel day, but hopefully get some rest, and I will talk to y'all later. Headed to the gate. Hi everyone, good morning. I made it to Cincy, Ohio yesterday and went to sleep at around 2:30 a.m., reunited with my family. Now I'm at my sister's apartment doing a little work from home situation. Honestly, thank God for this vacation because work has been so brutal and it's a much needed change of scenery. I haven't taken a vacation since April to the Grand Canyon, and you know, people don't really come to Ohio to take vacation, but I'm really excited. We're gonna go to the tennis open and then drive down to Mammoth Caves National Park in Kentucky and then Nashville, and I'll fly back from there. So lots of fun. Let me give y'all a tour of her apartment. It's basically a university apartment. University of Cincinnati is here. This is her kitchen, living room where I'm working right now. She had this instant coffee, but it was pretty bad. So then I went to Starbucks to try their new raspberry cream cold brew. It's pretty good. And then it looks like a dorm room because it's a university. I slept here, she sleeps there. There's a desk here and then here. Sorry for the mess. She's moving out today, but that's pretty much it. There's also a bathroom. But yeah, staying here. I might check out, like, the university has a little track, so I'll go running there. You can't see it from here, but that's just the street. Anyways, that's all. I'll get back to work. Talk to y'all later. So Doreena's home. The sisters are back together finally after a long summer. Do you want to share a little bit about what you did?
Yeah, so I've been here in Cincinnati, Ohio at P&G for the past 12 weeks on the Olay team, wearing the shirt. And today was my last day, wrapped it all up, said goodbye to the team, and now reunited with the fam, so for some family time.
What's been your favorite part of living in Cincinnati?
I have loved the people and the fact that there's so many like outdoorsy things to do with them. So lots of pickleball, hiking, tennis, all that sort of stuff.
Yay, amazing. So Doreena's actually gonna go to pickleball soon. I'm gonna go grab lunch. And tonight we have some fun plans in, what's the district called?
OTR.
Which stands for?
Over the Rhine.
Yes, and that is like the hip district of Cincinnati.
And we will be there for some sister time.
Made it to the track on the campus, and I'm planning to run 1 mile. Here we are. There's like a soccer field. I passed the baseball field on the walk here, and then these apartments right there, that's where my sister is staying. So it's literally right behind the apartments, which is fun. So let's go run. Time to eat lunch from the Hummus Republic. I got a little falafel wrap to fuel me after my run, and back to work. We're here at this Japanese themed bar called Somerset, getting drinks, and it's so beautiful. It's like a garden. They have like little city signs, and there's so much greenery, and you can sit in like all these areas. And then inside they had like lanterns and other stuff too.
Very cute.
Raise a glass. Cheers. did you think of drinks and dinner?
It was a great time. The drink place was a vibe, and dinner was delicious.
So
It's
good.
Argentinian place. Seasoning was there.
Really good
everything. We got
flavor.
this like platter where we could just split and try a bunch of different things. So
The short rib empanadas, one of the highlights. We had
Top tier.
steak, really good flavored chicken, chorizo, chimichurri sauce, all the things.
Potato.
So good. Highly recommend.
What's in your drink, Sophia?
My drink has this frozen thing in it.
It's a popsicle.
Wait, I cannot get it.
It's fully immersed. She has a stick to extract it.
This is in my drink, and it tastes better than the drink itself. You can eat it.
Taste it, taste it.
Good morning. It's Saturday, and we made it to the Cincinnati Open. If you can see the sign right there. Now we're gonna go check out some tennis matches. Quick check-in. So we've seen a couple people play. We saw Rune, and then Ogre, Elisiami, and then I just saw Shapovalov and Monfils practicing from like the first row, which is really, really cool, really up close. And then soon we're gonna see Tsitsipas and this Hungarian player, Marjan, which will be fun because he's one of the big ones. And then Alcaraz is actually practicing right now, so I'm gonna see if I can catch that. But that's all. It's really, really hot. I'm dying, sweating. They gave us these little like fans, but it's so hot.
Tennis is a mental game, but it's also very physical. How much did being in such good shape have to do with how well you played today?
No, I feel like I served very well in important moments. I got a great start. Breaking quite early in both sets, which helps you then trying to serve a little bit faster. So everything happened very well today. Obviously, it's very tough to play here. The conditions are not easy, so every day can change pretty much everything. So I'm very happy to be in the next round. I'm happy to be back here, and hopefully I can show some good tennis.
Hey Darina, where are we and what match did we just see?
We're at the Cincinnati Open. We saw Stefanos Tsitsipas play against his fellow Hungarian, Fabian Marozsan, and he lost, but it was a really good match. The first set was a tiebreak. Very entertaining.
It's kind of a party here now because evening people are allowed in. You can see like on the lawn over there, there's live music. I just saw Ben Shelton practicing, which is super cool. I got this hat, collected so many free stuff, like, well, that's my old hat, but Kroger had a bunch of snacks, and then sunscreen, and there's free wine tasting, so all these sponsors are giving away free stuff. But now we're gonna watch, I think, our last match for the day, which is Tiafo, who's American, and then Fritz is also playing, but I don't know if we're gonna get a chance to see him because he's in like the big court for the next session. Anyways, that's my update, and we'll be back here again tomorrow. Bye!
Steady on.
It's day 2 at the Cincinnati Open. We're currently in the grandstand watching Opelka and Alex de Minaur play. I have a little t-shirt on top, and this new hat that I got yesterday with the Cincinnati Open logo because it's been really sweaty and hot here. Behind me you can see like how lively it is. And we saw Sinner warming up and practicing down there. And it's really cool how you can see the players so up close, like compared to the US Open where everyone's a little farther away. Although the crowds at the US Open are unmatched. But this is a really cool tournament, and hopefully we see some good matches. I'm at this little wine tasting area by La Crema, and they give you 4 free wine samples each day, every time you come back. And it's a little bit of a quiet area. Very nice. We're done with day 2. Highlights of the day, we're definitely seeing Alcaraz play, and this young Australian guy named Adam Walton beat Medvedev in the 3-set game. That was really, really cool. So tomorrow we're gonna head to Kentucky to Mammoth Caves National Park. Bye! Good morning, it's Monday. We're on our way to Mammoth Caves National Park in Kentucky, the longest and largest cave system in the US, and we have to stop for lunch at none other than KFC, Mr. Colonel, because Kentucky Fried Chicken. Very excited for the cave, and it's a 2-hour tour. We get to see all the formations and like go inside down under, so I'll update you guys about that later. We're inside the Mammoth Caves, going down 320 steps to start our tour with all these formations beside us. Frozen Niagara Formation because it's a bunch of stalagmites coming down. So we just finished our Domes and Dripstones tour at the Mammoth Caves National Park in Kentucky, and it was really, really cool. We went down like 250 feet-ish down below the surface, and we saw a lot of cool passageways and rock formations. Everything's limestone, and we learned a lot about like the history of how it was discovered and like how it turned into a national park. Basically, like there was this estate that owned some of, like they owned a property that was above some of the cave, and they would take people down, and then this guy named George Morrison went on their tour, and he was like, there's no way they own all this cave and that all this property is theirs. So he like surveyed it and then blew up another entrance with dynamite in a different area, and then he started taking down people, and he like discovered it all with like rope, and it took like days and days, and soon like it kind of turned into this thing called the Kentucky Cave Wars, where people were competing and like trying to take people down to discover the caves, and then the government bought it up and it became a national park in 1941. So it was really cool to learn about all of that. Really interesting national park, very different from other ones we've been to, and I would highly recommend for y'all to come here. Hi everyone, so it's the last day of my trip here. The family's out exploring Nashville. We made it here last night. I've already been to Nashville, so I am working remote from the hotel. Just picked up some tacos for lunch. It's been a great trip, good reset, and flying home tonight. Excited to be back. Overall, it was a good time, good to see the family, and I think we did a lot on the road trip and then also in Cincinnati, so I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you everyone for watching, and hope to see y'all again for another vlog later on.